Jason Couch wins the PBA50 Monacelli Championship here in Minnesota. A lot of emotions came out of you after Jurek missed on his last shot there. Describe the intensity of that moment for you and why you were so emotional today.
Well, it has a lot to do with the performance yesterday. I felt like I bowled good for 5 frames, and then I bowled really poorly the second 5 frames. And today I wasn't having it. I told myself I've got to be better. I've got to do my job. And that's what I always tell myself is I got to do my job. And I executed 10 really good shots today. And if he would have struck and beat me, I gave it my best, but he didn't. And I was fortunate and just happy to bowl really good when I needed it.
It seemed like you really, really wanted to win this one here today. Is there anything deeper than just wanting some redemption from yesterday?
No. I just think it was disappointment yesterday. I really I had to sit myself down yesterday after my performance and just couldn't believe that I had performed that bad in a couple of frames and just a lot of thought and I've so much experience and been there so many times. And I just had to do a better job. And, I really was hard on myself last night. So, fantastic performance today. And Jack bowled great. After the game he bowled to get by, I thought, man, this is going to be okay because I don't think he's going to bowl much. And he bowled a fantastic game. So I'm just proud of my performance. He bowled a great game. Just an awesome day.
Yeah, you mentioned having a lot of experience in those intense moments. Especially on TV here. How cool was it to be back on TV on the PBA stage?
It's awesome. It was awesome. I knew going into the 10th frame I had to double, right? Because I know he's such a good player. So I knew going in there I had to double. Composed myself well, and I knew off my hand both shots. I thought, man, that's in the pocket. I just got to hopefully, strike, and I did. And but it was just a good feeling to be back on live TV. Love the fans. I try and rev them up as much as I can. If you hear my music when I play, it's very volatile music. It's high energy, and that's what we want out of the fans. We want to feel them cheering us on. So it's just an awesome feeling.
I know you've had some knee issues in recent years. How's the knee doing? Because it looks like it's been pretty good this week here in Minnesota.
It looked good, okay, today. Not so much yesterday. A little tired yesterday, but it's good. It's good. I've had 4 knee surgeries. I've got replacement in both knees, and they're good. Honestly, just a little tired. A lot of games. I think probably close to 100 games in the last 6 days. But that's part of the job, right? So I got to do my job. So I feel good. I feel great, especially after winning.
All right, you made the first 2 shows here, wasn't able to make the next 2, but how can you take the momentum from this strong World Series performance for the rest of the season?
Well, I mean, I can't complain about anything this week. I cashed in the Petraglia pattern. I finished 6th in the World Championships. If I even close the door on the World Championships, I make the show there too. So on me for not doing that. But awesome World Series. I didn't have any expectations coming in here. Wasn't bowling well, and things just kind of worked themselves out, and I feel really good. I got to imagine I'm leading player of the year at this point, and just going to go home for a few weeks, refocus, and get back at it.
With Janowitz going to be out for a little bit here with that finger injury, the Player of the Year race feels a little open for the first time in a bit. You got your eyes on that?
You know what? He's a fantastic bowler. I wouldn't put it by JJ to actually come back sooner than expected. I actually gave him my wife's phone number last night. She works for Orlando Health, and they do a great job on helping people get back to where they need to be with sports medicine. And I just said, hey, call her. She'll get you in. So I'm not counting JJ out in any means. So I know he's a tough competitor. And listen, all the other guys, the Hesses, the Parker Bone, Chris Barnes, they're all going to be gunning, right? So I just got to keep doing what I do.
All right, Jason Couch, congratulations.
Thanks. Appreciate it.